The streets of Chicago are quiet, but it's the kind of quiet that means trouble is already on the way. In the shadows, a storm is building, and episode 5, The Last Dance, is about to hit harder than anything Tommy has faced this season. The night settles over Chicago like a warning. Neon lights flicker, sirens cry in the distance, and the city feels like it's holding its breath. In this moment, we see Tommy walking alone, his mind sharp, his eyes colder than ever. He knows what's coming. Episode 5 isn't just another step in the game, it's the moment where every choice, every deal, and every betrayal comes crashing together. The trailer shows us quick flashes, a car speeding down a dark road, gunshots breaking the silence, and faces filled with fear, anger, and doubt. But the strongest image is Tommy, standing still, as if he's preparing for the final round of a dance that's been going on for far too long. This episode sets the tone with a heavy feeling that something big is about to happen. A shift in power, a turn in loyalty, a move that no one can undo. We see Tommy moving with purpose, not rushing, not hiding, just ready. Ready for war, ready for loss, ready for whatever the streets throw at him next. The city he once tried to control now feels like it's pushing back. Every corner holds a secret. Every ally might turn into an enemy. And The Last Dance isn't just a title, it's a warning. A warning that someone's time is running out. The trailer gives us just enough to feel the danger without showing the full picture. A broken alliance, a heavy threat, a final decision that could tear everything apart. This is the kind of episode where you can sense the pain before it even hits, where you know someone won't make it out clean. Episode 5 is the moment when Tommy must face the truth. In Chicago, survival has a price and the bill is coming due. Here begins The Last Dance, and once the music starts, there's no walking away. The trailer for episode 5 wastes no time. It throws us straight into the fire, showing a city that's ready to explode at any second. We see Tommy loading up, focused and silent, like a man who already knows the fight he's walking into. This isn't just about business anymore, this is personal. Every cut in the trailer feels sharp, engines roaring, doors slamming, and the sound of a gun being cocked somewhere in the dark. Chicago feels smaller and tighter, like the walls are closing in on everyone at once. Diamond looks like he's losing control of his own house, as members of CBI start questioning his leadership. There's tension in every shot, side eyes, whispered conversations, moves being made behind his back. The betrayal isn't loud, but it's growing, and episode 5 hints that it might finally break through the surface. Meanwhile, Claudia isn't slowing down either. She's working her own angles, moving like someone who's tired of waiting for permission. The trailer shows her in a dim room, hands shaking slightly, but her eyes full of fire. Whatever she's planning, it's about to hit hard. The feds are closing in too. Their presence in the trailer is cold and quiet, agents watching from cars. Files being opened, Tommy's face pinned on a board like a target waiting to be hit. The net isn't thrown yet, but it's tightening. And once it snaps shut, not everyone will have a way out. The trailer leaves us with a moment where 2 cars pull up face to face in an empty lot. We don't see who steps out. We don't hear what's said. But the energy screams danger. It's the kind of meeting where only one side walks away, and then there's the mystery. A quick flash, a hand covered in blood, someone gasping for breath, a phone falling to the ground. No name, no face, no answer. But the message is clear. Someone in Tommy's circle is running out of time. Episode 5 isn't just building tension. It's promising consequences. Heavy ones. And once the truth hits, every crew, every alliance, and every enemy will feel the impact. Episode 5. The Last Dance digs deep into the hearts and minds of every major player. And the trailer makes one thing clear: nobody is thinking straight anymore. Tommy is standing at a crossroads where power and pain meet. His choices have always been sharp, fast, and dangerous, but this time the weight behind them is heavier. You can see it in the way he stares out over the city, like he's trying to figure out who's with him and who's already planning their escape. The pressure is pushing him toward a final choice: control the game or get swallowed by it. Diamond. Once the calm center of CBI is losing his grip. The look in his eyes shows a man who's fighting wars on two fronts, inside his own crew and out on the streets. His brother makes moves that shake the foundation of their partnership. Friends who once trusted him now whisper behind closed doors. Episode 5 hints that Diamond will be forced into a confrontation that could change the entire direction of CBI. His quiet strength is tested, and the cracks are starting to show. The question is, will he break or rise? Claudia enters this episode with more rage than reason. Her scenes in the trailer tell us she's past the point of playing fair. The betrayal she's faced has hardened her, and she's ready to take risks that could pull her into a deadly spiral. The cold look in her eyes suggests she's planning something bold, something she can't come back from. Her last dance might be the most personal of all, driven by revenge, ambition, and a need to prove she can stand alone in a world filled with wolves. At the center of it all is the metaphor of the last dance for Tommy. It could mean the end of a partnership or the beginning of a war he can't walk away from. For Diamond, it's the final chance to pull his crew back from collapse. For Claudia, it's a moment where she decides what kind of queen she wants to be, one who leads with fear or one who burns everything down. And around them, smaller characters move like pieces on a board, each with their own secrets and fears. Someone is lying. Someone is plotting. Someone won't make it to episode 6. Every conflict in episode 5 feels personal. Every stare, every argument, every threat carries the weight of everything left unsaid. Alliances shake. Trust crumbles. And with the next move, someone will lose everything. The only thing certain is that the dance is almost over, and not everyone will survive the final step. Episode 5. The last dance feels like the hour where every storyline finally hits the point of no return. The trailer doesn't give answers, but it gives enough clues to start a fire of theories. And the energy around these moments tells us one thing: the rest of Season 3 is about to shift in a way that nobody can control. This episode isn't just building tension, it's setting up the storm that will define Tommy's future, the fate of CBI, and the balance of power in all of Chicago, the predictions from the first. Look, all circle back to one truth: this episode will cost someone everything. The trailer's mysterious shots, shattered glass, a dropped gun, a figure slumped in a doorway, don't happen by accident. They're signals that the game is about to claim another victim. It could be someone close to Tommy. It could be someone we've watched rise, fall, and rise again. The streets don't care about loyalty. They care about timing, and episode 5 suggests that someone's time is up. Tommy has always stayed 2 steps ahead, but this time, even he looks unsure of what's coming next. There's also a clear sign that the feds are about to push harder than ever before. Files on desks, undercover moves, and hushed conversations point toward a major crackdown. They've watched Tommy build, break, and rebuild his empire, and now they're ready to make their move. The question is, will their timing hit right in the middle of the war Tommy is gearing up for? Or will the chaos between the crews buy him just enough time to escape the trap? Episode 5 hints that the law is no longer just watching. They're preparing to strike. Claudia's future looks dangerous, too. Her plans, whatever they are, seem like a spark waiting to hit gasoline. The trailer shows her in moments of deep emotion, anger, fear, desperation, and all of them point toward a major decision. Her storyline has been climbing toward a breaking point, and episode 5 feels like the moment she either takes back her power or loses everything she's been fighting for. Either way, her next move will send shockwaves through the city. And then the final punch. Tommy, standing alone, staring into the distance like he can already see the end coming. The first look shows him caught between the life he's built and the cost he has to pay to keep it. His last dance might not be the final chapter of his story, but it will be the moment that shapes everything that comes after. No matter who falls, no matter who betrays, and no matter who walks away, episode 5 is the shift. The turning point. The spark that lights the rest of the season on fire when the dust settles. One thing is clear: Chicago won't be the same. And neither will Tommy. The music is starting. The players are in place, and episode 5 is ready to take its shot. The last dance is here, and only the strongest will stay standing.